showing you some of my favorite spots. I've been coming here for years, and it's a beautiful morning, not too smoky, so I'm just going to be taking you for a walk. Enjoy. So this park was actually established in 1905. It was gifted to the city of Chico by the Bidwells, actually founded Chico, or one of the founders. So it's been around for a while. 3,670 acres. It's got a pretty nice creek that runs through it with some swimming holes. Done a lot of running out here. Great place to bring your dogs. I've walked around here during all hours of the day. I've never had an issue. It's pretty safe. There's a lot of families playing in the water and people recreating. Got some blackberries going here. Looks like they've been picked over pretty good. So yeah, this creek kind of parallels this main paved road that goes through the park here. And you can walk along the road and then jump off it on these little spur trails that'll take you down to the creek. And for reference, this is probably a quarter mile north of the 1 mile trailhead. So there's a trailhead that's just titled 1 mile, and you can walk further along up that to get away from the pool area and most of the people. So like I was saying earlier, I've been coming here for years, and was living about an hour away from here near Oroville, up in the mountains of a little town called Berry Creek. It was pretty cool before it burned down. There's still some people living there, but I've been living in this area for off and on for about 5 years, but was stationed out of Berry Creek. I've been working for the Forest Service for, I guess, 5 years total, not anymore though. And I would come down to Chico on my weekends, and it was always a staple to come visit Bidwell and go on a trail run, jump in the water. So I'm going to show you a lesser known spot right here that is about a mile down the road from the 5 mile recreation area. And this is the place to go if you're into trail running, or again, you're just looking for a little more secluded spot in the area. I'll show you here in a second, but there's only 2 cars at this trailhead. I'm not really trying to blow up this spot, but I do want to let runners know that there are other places to go besides the main Bidwell rec area. So this is still kind of an extension of Bidwell. I think it's technically the Annie B Trail, Annie Bidwell. And there's some good swimming spots along the way that I'll show you. Right on Centennial and Chico Canyon. And there's just myself plus one right now. And it's usually like this here. But this is a beautiful trail that connects to a bigger network. And we've put in some serious miles out here. Myself and the Feather River crew. Shout out to Feather River and all the wildland folks out there grinding it out this time of year. I'm gonna go down this trail another mile or two, and then I'll show you what it looks like there. So once you get a little under 2 miles in, to your left, you'll see these pools. It's about time I get in. Oh yeah. A little chilly, not too bad. Just gotta channel your inner Wim Hof. Those are the pools down there. Nice little treat, either pre or post run. I prefer post. But it's not super hot today. I'd say mid to high 80s. And you get this view after. Kind of got some Serengeti vibes going on out here. So one big thing to be mindful out here of is this shit, which is abundant, and locals will know exactly what I'm talking about, but this is poison oak, and if you happen to be sensitive to this stuff like I am, that can ruin your week. So you're looking for those 3 leaves, and they've got sometimes those little berries growing on them too, so watch out for that guy. So I appreciate you guys watching my whole video. I'm trying to kind of document some of the places that I like going, places that I've been to but haven't really been good about taking pictures of. So this will be the first video of many, hopefully. And I am gonna be in Costa Rica here in a couple days. So stay tuned for some videos from that adventura. Should be there for quite some time, planning to rent a car and travel some of the countryside after doing some beach time in Chico. So that's my plan for at least the next couple of weeks, and moving forward I'll just be sharing what feels right to share, just trying to help some folks out, kind of show them what's out there. If you have any suggestions or advice on how to make this better, I'm open to suggestions because I'm pretty new to this whole world, but it's kind of fun, kind of good to share with people that I've lost touch with too. Kind of want to show them what I've been up to, and it's kind of easier just to make one video and send it out rather than sending a little video clip separately, but you guys get it. Anyways, help me out, give me a like, shoot me a follow, spread it around. Hope you guys are doing good out there in the world. I'll hopefully talk to you soon. Just a random thought I had walking on this trail. Kind of applies to anybody who might be stuck in a rut or just feeling like they've been in a funk that they can't really get out of. And I was thinking, you know, thought patterns are kind of like trails, in that when you're on them, you're just kind of flowing with the least resistance. But if you happen to be on the wrong one, it's a little tricky to get out of, just like a thought pattern. And my thought was, if you're on the wrong trail, you gotta either turn around or bushwhack out of it. And bushwhacking obviously isn't ideal, but you've got to put in the work to get back on the right track. And there's some science that goes into, you know, how your neural pathways are grooved with myelin, and I'm obviously not an expert, but I think there's a metaphor here with trails, and just wanted to kind of spit out some of what I was thinking, which is you can get out of it. You just gotta keep chunking away. Sometimes you gotta backtrack, or sometimes you gotta bushwhack. Either way, there's a way out. So the last thing I'm gonna talk to you guys about today, I didn't know if I was gonna bring it up. It's a pretty controversial topic, but it's the best burrito in Chico, and you're gonna get a bunch of answers depending on who you ask, but I do consider myself an expert in this realm, and I gotta go with my number one here. Shout out to the one and only Gordo Burrito. They've been there for me since day one. Tacos Mary, a close second. Yeah.
Yeah, combo plate. Well, so the combo plate comes with rice and beans, or you, I'm pretty sure it's only just 2 tacos on a plate.
So just to elaborate a little bit on my choice of number one burrito in Chico, there's a lot of thought that goes into it. You know, the ratios is a big thing for me. Ratios of rice, beans, meat, cheese, which Gordo's always had. Additionally, their salsa bar is always on point. They don't water down their salsas, which you get at a lot of places on the West Coast, to be honest. It's kind of an epidemic, really. But, you know, credit where credit is due. Gordo, big shout out. Thanks for all you've done. And here's to many more years of success.